going fast. Okay, this one is a really well-made, beautiful, technically shoe rack that truly goes way beyond shoe rack.
It does.
It's also foldable and it's 5-tier. We had to call it something, so we called it a shoe rack, but
Right.
truly, Jen's gonna show you and tell you all about all of the uses for this one. The way that this is constructed with this beautiful powder-coated steel construction and then this gorgeous faux wood on the top in a wonderful thickness, it's really high-end. So all of that construction and the materials used give this a typically $125 price tag. But today it's under $80. So you're saving $45 off of that price to bring it home. And is it just the one color, Jen?
It is. It's just the one color.
Okay.
Which I really like because it's like a weathered gray finish here
Yes,
on the
it's
top.
Beautiful. Can we just tip it forward just a
Absolutely.
bit?
Yep.
So then we can get here. I think even that's enough. So you see all the different kind of weathering details that you're getting there, and it's a nice gray kind of faux wood look.
Right.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Okay.
So when I first received this at home, I was super impressed. A couple things. One is it has a very shallow depth, which means in my mind, this can go so many places.
Agreed.
It can go in your mudroom, your entryway. It's just under 12 inches in depth, so it could even go in a hallway, and it's not going to eat up too much space. You're not
Got
going to
it.
trip over it. But I also, of course, love this in your closet, where all of your clothes on the rack are hanging above it. And then what do you do with all the dead space
Great
underneath?
idea.
This is where you can really create almost like a dressing room situation, because you have all of your shoes down here. So you are going to have 4 tiers underneath that top shelf. What's important about this is each one, Rachel, holds 20 pounds. So this has a 100-pound weight capacity
Wow.
total.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
gosh,
amazing?
that's amazing.
It's amazing.
So, I mean, so shoes, true, but really
Yes.
anything very heavy could go here too.
So it could be your bookcase. It could be the console table behind the sofa. It could really be so many things. You can put this in the office. You can put it in the kids' playroom for all of their extra toys, the board games, the cards, the puzzles, whatever it is. And like you said, it's so much more than just shoes. However, if you are going to use this just for shoes, this is going to hold about 20 pairs of adult shoes on just the 4 lower shelves. Each shelf is optional.
I was going to ask that because when you said that weight capacity, I was thinking, what about the kitchen and your KitchenAid mixer?
Yes.
So I could take out this
You
shelf.
could, yes, absolutely you could. So here's the thing, is we do give you those 4 powder-coated, beautifully powder-coated matte black finish that you get on every single shelf. It has a fine mesh on every single one. So think about that. Your stilettos, your chunky heels, your flats, your sneakers, anything is going to stay on here. Stay on here. It's not going to fall through. The heels are not going to get damaged when they, you know, kind of pierce through. You're not going to have that situation here. You see that? How it's nice and fine?
That's great.
But if I decide I want the lower shelf for my boots.
Yeah.
So let's get them off the ground. Let's put that lower shelf on, but let's not do shelf number 2.
Got it.
So let's remove that, and then we can have our taller boots, and it's going to accommodate for all of our taller boots. But then maybe you want to do shelf number 3 for maybe it's your slippers, your sneakers, your Crocs, that sort of thing. And then you can keep the next one for maybe some of your beauty items. Because like I mentioned, you could create this really nice dressing table area in your bedroom, or maybe it's, you know, in the hall to the bathroom, or even put it in the bathroom if you want. But put your perfume, put the nice vanity case that you just had. Those are beautiful to leave out, and you can certainly do that up here.
So I'm seeing these hinges on the front, right?
Yes.
So technically it's kind of foldable in various ways.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that. In fact, I do want to clarify this. It is, we call it collapsible because when it arrives to you, each piece you will have to assemble it. It takes about 10 minutes. Don't let that intimidate you. Each piece comes folded flat. We did that quite honestly to save you money. Because if we shipped it just like this, it would be more than twice that.
Absolutely.
So it's not foldable unless you disassemble it.
Got it.
Okay.
That's very good to clarify.
Because when I first got this, full disclosure, when I first got this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can open it and close it, and open it and close it. But that's not what this is. But we did that because we wanted to, A, save you money on the shipping, but also, 2, we wanted to be able to give you that extra stability.
Got it.
So by making this, having that hinge system, you get that extra stability there in the center.
That allows for the 20 pounds.
Exactly.
I see. Okay, so perfectly designed, really engineered. There's some really great kind of design details that have gone into this. We now have fewer than 700 to go around, and then that will be it. We're at a clearance sale price. That means we're really giving you an amazing deal here, $45 off to help you tidy up whatever area you need tidied. Just the one color, you're going to shop black if you want to pick this up. It's just that beautiful powder coated steel in the black, and then a gray tone in that sort of faux wood on the top. And a lot of the reviews here did speak about how easy it was to assemble.
Super easy.
And then how sturdy it is once it is assembled.
Yes, and I love that because then it gives you that thought of, if I do want to put it behind the sofa, create a nice moment here. Add a candle with some books, a lamp, and then you have everything where you need it. Where are you going to put your glass when you're watching your favorite movie? You can put it here.
Yes.
That faux wood top, you're not going to have to worry about any damage either.
And it's 23 pounds total, so you can move it around with ease. Jen, thank you so much.
So good to see you.
I'll see you on
Rachel.
Sunday probably?
Yes, you will.
Amazing. I'll see you then. All right, my friends, shop Cella items. Shop the rest of the show by going over to items recently on air on QVC.com. Just toggle to QVC 2, and then you can choose this show, which was Storage Solutions. I am Rachel Ellis. It was so great to shop with you. I'll be back tomorrow.